Hi, Mike, and today I'm going to replace a water softener with almost an exact swap out. Hopefully it takes me about 15 minutes. Hey, if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss anything. So this is a 20-year-old Kenmore water softener. It is got a date code right there which shows this was made the 9th day of 2003, so it is yeah, a little over 20 years. And the nice thing about this is that the fittings are the same size, they're in the same position. I'm going to get rid of this old one, roll a new one up here, do a couple of preparation moves, and then just screw the hoses down, and that should be that. All right, I've got the water shut off to the house since there's no valve around here to turn the water off, and I turned the water on inside on a faucet just to relieve the pressure on it, so I shouldn't get much water that leaks out of here. I might get a little bit, but shouldn't be too bad. There goes some water. All right, I've got both hoses off. I want to, I might reuse this green discharge hose. I'll see what shape it's in, but I want to get access to it first. And usually, I means to pop this off, like that. And I'm going to just squeeze this and remove this hose. Remove this. And it should come free. Well, I got a little water on the ground, but oh well. This is a ream. I'm going to take the top off of this. I'll need to do that with two hands. There's usually some clips around, and there we go. Well, believe it or not, this does not have any instructions with it. I can't believe that, but I've done enough of these where I think I'm going to be okay. These little clips I'm pulling out because they've given me a new connection piece here. O-rings, it's going to slide right in. They're already lubricated. And once those go in, these clips go back and they snap right into place. Like that. And like that. So it says right here on the piping, that is the inlet and that is the out. And on my house piping here, this one comes in. So this is my in and this is my out. You can see that there is there's a hose bib on the outline so you can wash your car in soft water. So I'm going to simply connect these. I'm going to check the washers and make sure those are in good shape. If yours are not, I would recommend replacing them because that's pretty much the only thing that could leak. All right, I'm going to wrap these threads with some Teflon tape. All right, time to just retighten these where they were. I'm going to get this a little bit closer. So this is all plastic down here. Better to not crunch down on it. Better to get it snug and then test it. And if it leaks, give it a quarter turn until it stops. This one looks a little cockeyed to me. I'm going to redo this one. All right, well this looks a little better now. I reset it. So I'm going to go and turn the water back onto the house and make sure that these suckers don't leak before I continue. Well, wouldn't you know it, I turned the water on and this side is leaking. You can see all the water all over the place here. So I'm going to take this off, retape it, and put it on. It's potentially cross-threaded, but we'll see. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is connect the drain line. Fortunately, there are no leaks. I'm going to route this over here. A little nipple. And there's this little spring clamp. Okay. Okay, and now we plug it in, and without an owner's manual, it's hard to say what the sequence of steps is. Looks like we get to set the time. Hardness is 25. I'm going to keep it at 25. We're somewhere between 24 and 26, and I can always adjust it. Recharge time is 2 a.m. That sounds good. Set the salt. Okay, so I've gone through, and there's only one bag of salt in here, and it makes the light flash because it's low salt. So as far as this programming is done, I'm just going to hit recharge tonight. If I keep my finger on it, it should start now, and there it goes. Okay, so this is going to run for anywhere from 45 minutes to several hours. I have no idea until it actually gets going. But so far, no leaks. I'm going to put the lid back on it and call it a day. Okay, that constant blue light right here says on steady, system has power and does not require any attention. If it was flashing, of course, we would need to take a look at it. It's probably going to start flashing for low salt here pretty soon. Well, I hope that video helped you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you're interested in our franchise opportunity, I'll leave a link for that in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.